Hi guys, welcome to today's trade of the day. And for today's trade of the day, I will be looking at the dollar CAD. Now, why I'm looking at this pair is because I see there's quite an interesting configuration down on the 1 hour and more of the 4 hour, but possibly also the 1 hour. And further, I also think that there will be further dollar strength coming up in the rest of this week. So with that, let's dive into dollar CAD. What we have here, we start off with the daily. Now, interesting to note is that the dollar CAD made a strong push up from this level, right? Let me change the color. Made a strong push up to that level, and we see that price has already retraced back. Okay, and how far has price retraced back to this level? Okay, how far price has retraced back to this level? We can use Fibonacci retracement from the low all the way to the high, and we see that price has actually tapped the 7860 right over here. Okay, so however, now that we know that price has actually tapped the 7860, what we can do is we can actually put a level in and call this our daily support, right? And we see price has made also after it tapped this level, it made a strong push up. And how far up it will go, right? We have this sort of descending triangle pattern. I'm thinking that price would actually go to this level here where it was a strong support, okay, and now it will become a strong resistance. Okay, so let me just put that level in. Okay, and call this the daily resistance. Now, if I were to do retracement from the high here where the downward movement just started, it would really fall right at the 61.8. Right, the 61.8 retracement level. Now that we have the daily resistance and daily support, let's go down quickly to the 4 hours. Now we are on the 4 hours and we see that price has actually made a strong push up, right? It came back down, small retracement, and it seems to be making a strong push up. What we can do with this level here on the 4 hours is that we can actually use Fibonacci extension, 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3. And now we see that the 100% extension falls in line with our daily resistance level, and we can expect price to make a push up to this level here, right? And because price has made a push up, we're going to see how far down price can come. Okay, graphically speaking, we have a support level over here. I can consider this our 4 hour support. We take a retracement from the low to the high, and we open all Fibonacci ratios. And we see that this 4 hour support falls nicely in line with the 38. Right, one thing to note also is that if I were to stretch this line all the way back over here, okay, we have a resistance turn support level, so I'll put the 4 hour support there. Okay, so what I want to do now really is to just zoom in to tidy this up first so that we remember where we get a price from. Okay, and I just want to zoom in down to the 1 hour. Okay, so the 1 hour, we have an interesting configuration. Let me just change this. Okay, we have an interesting configuration on a 1 hour, right? If I were to connect all the lows, okay, ignoring this spike, it's connecting the lows, we see that price is actually holding above a ascending trend line support. Further, okay, price seems to already be breaking above this level here, the recent high, right? Price is actually testing the recent high. So what I'll do, right, is I'll actually use this level, okay, as an upside confirmation. Okay, so what this means is that once price actually goes above and closes above this level, okay, that will be my chance to go long to my take profit at the daily resistance. Okay, so this is how I'll play it. I'll wait for price to show a clear sign that it's broken above by making a strong candle above and a close above. Okay, and I will have a buy order there. Okay, so now people will ask me where my stop loss will be. right? Of course, there's a movement up here. We can take a retracement of this whole move, okay, from the low to the high, open all Fibonacci ratio. You just want to zoom into this area. Now, my stop loss will actually be right here, just below this candle of the 61.8. Okay, this actually gives me a very nice risk reward ratio, right? If I buy here and it goes up here, okay, my stop loss will not be taken out easily. Okay, so this is one scenario for the high risk traders that you guys want to get in on the action. This can really be your buy entry right now, okay, for your high risk. So I'm just going to put high risk. Okay, for the high risk traders, this can be your buy entry. You don't really want to wait for confirmation. Now, for those of you who really want to have a very, very clear confirmation, I would actually wait for price to be close above this level, as I mentioned. Okay, so thanks everyone. One more thing before I end off, I just want to check the indicators, right? So I have the indicators over here, and let me just tidy up these indicators. I'll use, say, maybe 34 moving average. Why I use 34 is because 34 is one of Fibonacci numbers, and when price is in a trend, you see that it holds nicely above the 34 moving average, right? And price is in a downtrend, it holds nicely below the 34 moving average. Further, MACD is above zero, which means the price is currently in a bullish territory. Okay, so price action with indicators gives us confluence that we should expect to see the dollar CAD strengthen further. So thanks everyone tuning in for today's trade of the day. Hope you guys have learned something, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.